Okay, it's a huge game at the Paris Olympics as the USA women's national team take on Germany at a massive semi-final in Lyon. This is a rematch of the group stage game. USA have already beaten Germany 4-1, so Emma Hayes' side are feeling pretty confident and in a really good mood ahead of this game, but it'll be a really tough game in Lyon. How did we get to this position? Wow, the USA found a way against Japan. Trinity Robin with that incredible goal in extra time to set up this clash against Germany. The USA are the favourites, I think that's fair to say. But at this stage of the competition, it's so tough to call any of these games. We saw so many go to penalty kicks, extra time. The margins are absolutely minute when it comes down to the semi-finals and beyond at the Olympics. I want to take a quick pause before we get into the keys to winning this game for the USA, just to appreciate the dominance of the US women's national team. In the 8 Olympic Games that have been held in history in the women's soccer tournament, they have now reached the semi-final stage in 7 of them. 7 of the 8. And the 4-time Olympic champions, more Olympic gold medals than any other team, by the way, the USA in women's soccer. They are the favourites to win gold at Paris once again. I think Spain obviously looked pretty good as well. Reigning World Cup champs, they'll have a big say in that. But right now, the USA are capable of beating any team when they're on their game, and they've got so many great attacking players to hurt opponents. In terms of the keys for this game, I think one in particular is Sam Coffey returning midfield. That's going to be absolutely influential to getting more control midfield against Japan. The USA really did struggle to dictate the tempo. The leader, the captain, Lindsay Horan, had an off day. I think she was trying to dig in and do a bit too much defensive work, where this is where Coffey is key. She will stop Germany playing into pop, stop her from dropping deep and getting more of an influence on the game. And we saw that in the group stage game, that Coffey really shut down all of these Germany attacks centrally and forced them to go wide. So I think her physical stature in that defensive midfield role, having her back, is a big, big win for the USA. Second kind of key is I think they have to stop these Germany crosses. As I said, they had some success out wide in that group stage game and getting the ball in behind the fullbacks, pulling it back for forwards to attack. And they missed some really big chances in that group stage game, Germany against the USA. Obviously, Alyssa and I had some great saves as well, but Germany really should have scored at least 2 or 3 against the US last time out. And with Emily Fox's injury status unknown heading into this game, could be a change at fullback with maybe Crystal Dunn switching flanks as well. So a little bit of uncertainty in that area for the US women's national team. I don't think Germany will waste those kind of opportunities this time as they did in the group stage game against the USA. So the US has to shut things down out wide and stop those crosses being pulled back to German players who were just lurking around the penalty spot, ready to finish last time. And the third and final thing for me is just keep the chemistry bubbling along very nicely. There's a lot of tired players in this tournament, so many games, such a short period of time at the Olympics. But Emma Hayes has decided to stick to her best 11 for as long as she possibly can in games, and she should just keep doing that. Emma Hayes knows what she's doing. In her first tournament as an international coach, first major tournament, she's got the USA to the semi-final, and she's done that by trusting the key attackers, in particular, Rodman, Swanson, and obviously Smith have done the business. And if it ain't broken, don't fix it right now. I think that's Emma Hayes' motto and what she's done throughout the tournament. We've seen other teams kind of rotate, change. We'll find out in the end if that is the right kind of approach. But I think the USA and Emma Hayes keep that chemistry building, and that's what's been key for them. Like we saw when Trinity Robbins scored that screamer to win last time out against Japan, is that in a big moment, those little kind of combinations, being on the same page, those small margins make such a big, big difference at this stage of a tournament. Okay, this is it. Olympic semi-final. Head over to Pro Soccer Talk on NBCSports.com for all the latest. We'll have live blogs, analysis, reaction, video highlights, and much more. Massive day for the US women's national team. They play against Germany, Olympic semi-final. Let's see if they can get to the gold medal game in Paris. Right now, they're the favourites, but they got one more step before they can go for gold. Cannot wait for this one.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.